If you were talking to someone who's considering becoming that corporate refugee, what advice would you have for them on making that transition?
I would not have been successful at anything I've done in business if I wasn't in a survival mentality. And I know that's weird because I'm actually anti scarcity and pro abundance, but there's stages. And if I had a cush job and I'm doing something fun on the side, it wouldn't have gone anywhere. It would have just been a hobby. And by the way, what is a job? You didn't eliminate the fear, or the instability. You're simply delegating your future to somebody else's hands. And
Mhm.
so they could mismanage their money or be poor stewards of finance, your boss, whoever is writing your checks, and you get fired the next day. Like there is no true stability anywhere. And so when I'm putting these two things together and I'm like, am I willing to bet on myself? And this has to work because I don't have any other options. It's burn the ships. It's go all in and go as hard as you possibly can and make it work. And that's the mindset that I had. And I think that's why I was able to see success earlier. It wasn't a hobby. It was a necessity for survival.
Yeah, I think about two things when you share that. One is I think people mistake security for comfort. To your point, when you're not the one calling the shots. Oh, I had a friend who went from his territory being like 50th in the country to
Yeah.
being a top three on a trip to Hawaii. He literally flew back after the president's trip and got fired 2 days later
Oh,
because they were readjusting. And instead of looking at performance, they looked at seniority and he was the newest guy. And so, despite all of this success that he had created, the company made a decision that was not in his best interest. And I think the other piece that I always offer people is the greatest predictor of future success is past performance. And the reason I started my own business was I got tired of making the decisions that usually worked out, having and owning the stress and anxiety of figuring all of it out. And then I was getting paid six figures, but I was making someone else seven figures. And I
yep.
think once you start realizing the mechanics of business, it's like, why wouldn't I just go do this for myself? And entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. But I think if you're in that mindset of, should I make the leap? It is a good leap to make.